people come to the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Matthew 6:6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut the door, pray to thy Father, which is in secret.
In secret, man. The Lord said, pray to him in secret.
That's right.
Because it's an intimate conversation between you and him.
Come.
You ain't gonna be praying in front of nobody, man.
Come.
You straight up talking to him and you and him.
Come.
Go ahead, huh?
Between you, YAHAWASHI, you know.
Yeah,
praise the name of
mediator.
YAHAWASHI.
He's the mediator.
Come.
But the Lord, the scriptures even tell you that what angel is that? That records all of the prayers?
That's true.
What, Lord? Doesn't it say? What? It's in the book of Tobit, right? Where he says, is it Gabriel? No, not Gabriel, it's another angel. Raphael.
Raphael. But let me skip the scripture. What's like at the end?
Because the Lord tell you, man, there's angels that, he got the book.
Tobit 12 and 15. But let me start at 14. And now the Most High has sent me to heal thee, and Sarah, thy daughter-in-law. Verse 15, I am Raphael, one of the 7 holy angels, which present the prayers of the saints of Israel, okay?
See? Yeah. So the Lord got jobs specifically for angels, man.
7 angels, man.
Hey,
this is power, bro. This is power. 7 angels.
And it's more than 7, bro. You know that the Lord, that's his number.
Come,
you know?
Number.
Completion, man.
Come, which present the prayers of the saints, which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One, YAHWAH, YAHWASHI.
So this damn devil can't pray to the Most High, man.
That's right.
You don't hear abominations, man. Talking about he prayed to the Lord to heal him, he prayed for his friend Carl, he has cancer. Hey, that's the Carl, bro.
That's destruction for this. Look at Quindom, bro.
Talking about you pray to the Most High. You don't even know YAHWAH, YAHWASHI.
That's right.
Talking about you read the scriptures every day, man.
Got that receive it, bro. Like we say, like, hey, but who's the chief star? Who's the house of trumpet look like?
Yeah,
he was everywhere, bro.
You don't know nothing. He was just sitting there looking like this.
It was, hey, I told you.
Confounded, man.
Confounded.
The scriptures cut his ass to the spirit, man. He didn't have nothing to say.
Now, Matthew 6:6, the end.
Go ahead, huh?
And thy Father, receive in secret, shall reward you openly.
See? And when you do something in secret, when you pray in secret, he's going to reward you in open.
Verse 7.
Go ahead.
But when you pray, use of vain repetitions, as the heathen do. For they think that they should be heard of for their much speaking.
See, the Lord, he like, what? You keep saying the same thing? Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at our death. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. That's that rosary shit. Hail Mary? Who the fuck is Hail Mary? Who is Hail Mary, man? That's because Esau worshipped the woman, which is, what's that damn name? The queen, the pagan queen, man, Semiramis, and her son, Tammuz, man. Yes, that's her son. That's who they worship, man. And the funny thing is, man, if you look at history, the Egyptians got a picture of a woman and a son. The Catholics got a picture of a woman and a son. It's another one. The heathens got a picture of a woman and a son. Another one, man. Hey, it's because they're all practicing pagan, ritualistic, pagan rituals, man.
Bro, because this whole world is run with pagan bullshit, bro. What's the
that's who took over, bro. That's who took over.
Like even the military.
Giving them to the hand of the wicked.
Even the military is full of it, man. But wait, America, God we trust, bro. Yeah, right, bro.
God we trust. Yeah. We do nothing of the scriptures.
Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of YAHWAH power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith YAHWAH.
So you're not going to destroy the whole house of Jacob.
That's right.
The 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, and from those 12 tribes, it's going to say 12,000 men.
That's right.
How you doing, sister? I'm good. Where you from? What's your nationality? Kenya? Yeah, you believe in God?
I do.
Yeah, what does God look like?
Doesn't look anyway. picture.
You believe in the Bible?
That's what you
In the Bible, it tells you what God looks like. Yeah? I'm going to read it to you. Revelation.
Gotcha. So we'll go Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So the word revelation means to reveal something. Okay, so you got something hidden.
Reveal it.
Reveal it. That's what revelation means. Keep going.
And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John.
So he sent it to the servant John. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And in the midst of 7 candlesticks,
7 candlesticks are the 7 churches in that time. Okay.
one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Okay, the garment down to the foot. Keep going.
And a gird about the paths with a golden girdle.
You got a golden girdle. Okay.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hair were white like wool. What people on the face of the earth have woolly hair? Black people, right? And white woolly hair. So he gave a texture and a color. White woolly hair. Go ahead.
It's white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He had red eyes because he liked to drink wine. Keep going.
And his eyes, it's like in his feet, like unto fine brass, as if they burned in the furnace.
His feet are to fine brass, as if they burn in the furnace. What color is brass? Brown.
Yeah.
Brass is a derivative of brown. And when you burn something in a furnace, what does it do? It gets black, right? It gets black. So this picture right here of God is a lie. Because we can read.
Is that a picture of God or Jesus?
Okay, well, Jesus, because the Lord says, if you have seen me, you have seen the Father. So what we just read to you is the description of Jesus. Jesus looks exactly like God. Okay? Now, he said he had hair white as wool, white as snow. Feet unto a fine brass as if it burned in the furnace. So are your feet, because he couldn't see anything else, he saw only his feet. Aren't your feet the rest of the color of your body? Exactly. So we are here to look for our people, to wake them up, to preach and prophesy that our people are about to receive a kingdom over so-called white people. Because the white people put us into captivity and slavery for so many years, we are waking up to our true nationality. Our true nationality are Israelites. We're not black. Black is the color of your jacket and your shirt. I mean your tights, right? That's a color. Well, what is your nationality? African and American?
African.
Okay, African. Africa was named after Scipio Africanus, a Roman conqueror who beat Hannibal in the Punic Wars. So he named Africa after himself. America is named after Amerigo Vespucci, an Italian map maker. Okay, so these two lands are named after Roman conquerors. So what is your nationality before we were taken into slavery? Because a lot of us people were taken into slavery across the 4 corners of the earth. Out of Africa. You see? Exactly. So, and then they teach us that we were so Africans sold other Africans. That's a lie. The people that were sold were the Hamites sold the Israelites. Think about it. If you have a country and you all are black, and then some Europeans come and say, hey, we want some of your people, and they're going to take them to somewhere you don't know, you're not going to sell your brothers into slavery.
This country actually was Europe was named after Greek god.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the lady. You shouldn't interrupt the man in his speech. That's very rude. Okay, when a man is talking, you shouldn't interrupt. Stand right there until I address you. Okay? Exactly. You're allowed to talk to me when I speak to you.
We go for Ecclesiastes 11 and 7. Blame not before thou hast accepted the truth. Understand first and then rebuke.
See, these white people think that they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And this is the end days. We are in the end days because the world is about to witness the coming of Jesus again, which is his real name is YAHWAH. And in these last days, it's going to wake us up to our nationality, to our heritage. And that's what we're doing. He don't like to be talked like that, but that's how he treated us. We couldn't talk in slavery. We couldn't do nothing. We have no heritage. So who is he to come up here and say, I gotta call him a Greek? I wasn't talking to him. I'm from Houston. So out of respect, you're not supposed to interrupt a man during his speech. That's something that he has to learn. But anyways, what we're doing is waking up our people into their true nationality, which is an Israelite. Okay? From looking at you, you look like you're from the tribe of Judah. I don't know for sure, but Judah is the same tribe that the Lord God came out of. And that there are people who are saying they are Jews and are not. The people who are in Israel saying that they're Jewish. Now, when you say ish to something, that means pertaining to. Kind of like.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah? So you like, what do Americans speak? English.
English, but simplified.
And who came to them and colonized America? Who came there? The English. And they speak English. In Mexico, what do they speak? Spanish. And who came and colonized the Spaniards? You see? And the Jews who are saying they are Jews, they are not. Because the real Jews are black. They are black. They say Jewish because they're pertaining to. So what we're doing now is preaching and prophesying the downfall of these kingdoms. Just like during the time of Noah, when he was, before the flood happened, he was preaching for 100 and something years before the flood happened. We are preaching right now that the Lord is about to come back. And he's going to destroy this planet with fire, through thermonuclear fire. And he's only going to save the 12 tribes of Israel, 12,000 men from each of these tribes. And a remnant of these so-called white people, which are Edomites and these other nations. Because all nations are in the Bible. They changed the names to themselves, to Chinese, to Japanese, to German, to black, to white. But if you look at it, the Germans, the white people have had the same nationality the whole time. Black people are Negroes, colored, African American. Why? Why does every something years our nationality changes? Because they're hiding the history of us. Our history is this book, the Bible. If you read it, it has nothing to do with religion. Religion is a lie. See now, I want you to understand something, that Lord God sent you here for a reason. For real. There's no reason for you to walk by here on this day to other than to get this word. So if you walked by once already, I saw you. Yeah. I wanted to talk to you then, but you walked by, I saw you already. You see? So the Lord, he already knows who he's going to wake up, and who he's going to give this truth to. This Bible is our heritage, our history. When you read it, you can look in it. It's a story of Susanna. You know, a story of how a woman who had faith in God was challenged by two men. You know, what I'm trying to say is, so-called white man got a hold of this book while we were in slavery. And back then, it was against the law for a black man to be able to read. But if he was caught reading a Bible, he was put to death. Why? Because this is our heritage. And what's the saying in the world? If you want to hide something from a black person, where do you put it? In the book.
Oh, in the book. Really? Now,
in America, that's what they say. They say that.
Okay.
You want to hide something from a black guy, put it in the book. All right. We don't read. We don't take the time to study. It's hours. And we do nothing. When Moses brought us out of captivity, out of Egypt, he gave us this. Read Deuteronomy. We're going to read something for you, and then you can be on your way. Read Deuteronomy 15. Because in the book of Deuteronomy, there are curses that show us who the people of this Bible is. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So when he took us out of Egypt, he said, you don't do these words, all these curses are going to come upon you. Read 68.
68. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Okay, the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Okay, now we know that Egypt means slavery. Because in the Exodus it says,
Exodus 22, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. So he says, I will bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
By the way whereof I spake unto you. So where I spoke unto you, you're not going to see it anymore. Our homeland. Because when we were taken into slavery, we were taken, everything was taken from us. Our heritage, our land, our customs, our traditions. Just keep going.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
There you shall be sold unto your enemies. So those people who were taken into slave ships, they were taken into America and sold unto who?
Like
White people. Keep going.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
To slave women and slave men.
And no man shall buy you.
And that word buy, when you look it up, in Hebrew, it means redeem. To take you out of it. So what nation of people did this happen to on earth? You see? You see? So this Bible is the history book that was meant for us. But we didn't want it. We didn't want to do it. You in church right now. Okay? This is church. This is church. We don't do this for money or for nothing. We do this to wake up our people. This is how you're supposed to do it. You know? This is, and in the last days, the Lord said only the elect, 1/3 of women and children, and 12,000 men from each tribe of from the 12 tribes of Israel will wake up before the destruction comes. So the fact that you're getting this and listening is the big thing. Because women don't listen, really. I don't mean it bad, but they don't want to be humble. You understand? A lot of them. A lot of them. You can see it, you know? Okay, so there's a lot of things that the Bible says how a woman's supposed to conduct herself. You know, she's supposed to have her head covered. She's supposed to not to wear that which pertains unto a man.
Always. It's only when she preaches, then she should have
When
her
she-
head covered.
Okay, but what is the glory of a woman?
Her features.
Her features?
Her hair.
Her hair is the glory of a woman. Her hair. So if you're going to show a man your glory, are you going to show any man your glory? You're going to only show your what? Husband. Exactly. Go ahead.
2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety.
And soberness. See? Keep going.
Not with braided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array.
Braided hair. And when he said braided hair, you know, those big braids that they got and it's all down and like this. Keep going.
Verse 10. But which becometh woman professing godliness with good works.
See, a woman with godliness, she professes it with her good works. Because it's hard. I'm serious. In this society, it's hard. See, we're not supposed to cut our corners of our beards.
Yep.
That's why we don't shave our beards. Okay? You're not supposed to round the corners of your hair, get a shape up. Because when you are doing these things, it's vanity. You're trying to get something from somebody else by looking at you. The Lord doesn't look at that. He looks at your spirit. He knows what you are inside. What does this matter? And a person that accepts you for that is way more stronger than a person that looks at you and like, oh, you're beautiful. Because he's going to accept you for who you are. You understand what I'm saying? You know? Go ahead.
Verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence,
See?
and with all subjections.
See? So there's customs that we had for our people that we didn't hearken to. Because now when you got a woman, she out there throwing that neck around.
No, really. Not really.
Oh, okay, in America, I would say for sure. I'm not saying every woman. It depends.
In Africa, they just do something that they don't do that.
You gotta be ghetto. You gotta have baby daddies.
Yep.
We can't have a strong.
Education.
Exactly. See, that's one of the curses that was given unto us in the book of Deuteronomy. What I want you to do, sister, really, if you're really serious about it, go home and just look up King James Version, the book of Deuteronomy, and read it. And you're going to see all of those curses are talking about our people. All of this whole Bible is straight up about us.
I'll look it up.
Okay? And we got a YouTube channel. It's called Sons of Israel. Sons of Israel. Okay? Yeah, we're gonna put it up there. There's another one called Preaching Joy. That's when we preach it. Put it up. Video. But we put the videos on YouTube to edify people who come across it. Yeah. Because that's how I woke up to my nationality. You pretty much just had your Israelite birthday. Because you know who you are now. You understand? The Lord gave you something. And that's a gift.
Yep.
And what you do with it now is up to you. Because you believe in God. I know, I see it. I see it. I can see it. You're humble. He's telling you how to believe in him now. Get he that believeth on me, as the scripture said. But we'll give you the last scripture again. And let the video do. He that believeth on me, as the scripture said, because the whole Bible is only written to the Israelites. It has nothing to do with religion. Our religion is a lie to keep people in derision, to keep them controlled. Islam, why is it that we got evangelists, Protestant, Baptist, Christian, but we all pray to the same person? But the Protestant, they have their holidays on a certain day, and then these people have these holidays on a certain day because those holidays that we're celebrating are all pagan holidays. they have pagan rituals rooted into them. Saturnalia.
When I grew up, most of my family got baptized, so we don't do.
Okay, see? What he that believeth on me, as the scripture has said.
Just keep on.
You know, so all of those, New Year's, it is the celebration of Janus. And they say New Year's is on the first day of the new year is in December, when everything is dead. But shouldn't it be when everything is reborn in spring? That is the first day of the new year. You see? But so everything that we learn, we gotta throw it away. Because it's all written by the so-called white man to how he wanted it to be. Okay? Because Europe was ruled by black people for 1,000 years. You know that?
No, I did not know.
Yeah, the whole of Europe was ruled by black people for 1,000 years. And then the Renaissance came. Renaissance is rebirth. That means to come back into power. Go ahead.
It's the book of John, chapter 7, verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
See, he that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said. So how we just read to you how the Lord looks, that's how you gotta believe on him. Not like this. Because look at that hand signal right there.
Yes.
This right here, that's the Baphomet. This is another hand signal of a pagan god. They both are Baphomet. That's why you look at the Baphomet, they got hand like this, and so behold, exactly. See? And they put it right in our face, and we worship this. See? I worship it.
As I said,
when I was younger.
We don't do the pictures of holidays. We are very strict. Yes.
Okay.
The Bible.
Okay. See? And the Jehovah's Witness, they have a zeal, but not according to the knowledge. You know, they have an understanding of the Bible, but not according to how he wants it. Because there are a lot of things. Okay, for example, what example can I give you? Like the dietary laws. You know the dietary laws, right? Don't eat shrimp, crab, and so on and so forth. Now there are people who be like, but that's the Old Testament. You know, he forgave us. He died on the cross for all the sins already. And that's not true. Because he said he came not to destroy the law, but to fulfill. And that he come in the volume of the book. That means the Old Testament and the New Testament. Go ahead.
Matthew 5 and 17. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I'm not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, that heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till it all be fulfilled.
So he's saying to heaven and earth, not one word shall be changed until everything be fulfilled in this Bible. And in the book of Revelation, it tells you that the people who have been enjoying this planet, that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's in Job 9:24. So who run the planet? White people. Through what? Through their banking systems. Through usury. Go ahead.
Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. That's the true judge is YAHAWASHI, which is his name is YAHAWASHI, who the world calls Jesus, and Yahawah. Those are the true judges and the saints. So he put himself up like this to cover the faces of the judges.
Right.
You see, he don't want nobody to know that the true judge is a black man. He wants everybody to worship him as God. He wants to be God. He professes himself to be God. We read that earlier. But I just want you to know, sister, that we got to follow these laws and commandments. And until we follow these laws and commandments, we're not going to get out of the state that we're in. We're going to stay at the bottom. Huh? Yeah? Okay. Lord willing, it won't. Lord willing, it won't. Go ahead.
Revelation 7:3, saying, heard not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have seen the servants of our God in their foreheads.
See, so now there are certain people that are going to be sealed. Like I'm trying to tell you, I'm planting a seed, pretty much, in your mind of him. He's giving me all these thoughts that are coming to me. It's not from me, because he gives every thought and every word. Because every time somebody comes up here, it's completely different. the scriptures that come out are different. What I say is completely different.
Sure.
You know, so what I'm saying is meant for you to hear. You know? Go ahead.
Proverbs 16:1. The preparation of the heart of man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord.
See? So what we doing, we think we're doing it, but the answer is coming from the Lord. Alright? So sometimes I just want you to know, you're Israelite. Okay? You may be from Kenya, but you choose nationality. You're Israelite. You need to come back into the law of the masses. Get yourself a King James Version Bible and read it, sister. Read it, okay? Shalom. Okay? And the Lord's name is what?
No.
Okay, the letter J, it's not funny because we gotta know. The letter J was created 600 years ago. Okay? So 600 years ago, that's when the letter J started. But what was they calling him when he was walking on the earth? They were calling him Jehovah. They was calling him YAHAWASHI. In the true language, which is Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashon KADASH, that's the original language that was on earth. And in Paleo-Hebrew, there is no J, there is no E, there is no U. There's only A's, A's, and the rest of the letters. AHBANAWA. You look it up, Paleo-Hebrew. That's what they spoke then. They didn't call him Jehovah because there was no J. They called him YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. So the Lord's name is YAHAWASHI. It's important. I'm telling you. Hope it's sticking.
It's sticking with me.
YAHAWASHI, and the Father, his name is YAHAWAH. Okay? All right, sister, shalom. Listen, sir.
Hold on, the God, THAWADAH, and HAWAD, man. I was working, man. All the one with YAHAWAH.
The dude didn't say nothing. The dude didn't say nothing, bro. Because she got him, bro. You see who it was, man.
God,
Say
man.
nothing. It's okay.
But if I, like, I would say, like, you say it all the time, you say, like, the Lord's name. He's the Lord, I know, but the Lord, you know.
Say the name. You like say the name. Say the name.
You say YAHAWASHI, but you mean YAHAWAH.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but, yeah.
This is what I mean.
YAHAWAH.
Because you say sometimes you say, instead of YAHAWAH, you say YAHAWASHI.
Because YAHAWASHI is our Lord.
No, that's what I'm saying. But then you said, like, the Father's name is YAHAWAH. I was like, yeah, that's my boy. That's my heart, man. Bring it out.
God, man.
It's YAHAWAH straight up, man. The man's going to do it, man. All the preachers that brought out, all the words that I spoke, that she spoke, that I spoke, and then this man was silent. Okay? It's the will of YAHWAH, man. Our Heavenly Father, man. THAWADAH, man.
She may be in the kingdom, dog. She gonna be like, I remember you.
Yeah.
You know? We're gonna see her again. We are. I'm telling you. The Lord, there's no mistakes. There's no coincidences.
It's not for lack of knowledge, man.
They're wonderful.
Nah, man, but hey, she had the spirit of Jake. It looked like a Jake, but she said she didn't come from Kenya, man. And this tells you that our people are in the four corners of the earth, man. That's what I want to say. So hard, bro, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
That dude is Jake. And then at the end, I knew she was gonna say something else. So I said, because she said she was Jehovah's Witness. So I said, what's the Lord's name? She said, Jehovah. And then you started laughing.
Yeah, I was laughing because she was like, this.
No,
was scared. She was scared.
No.
Jehovah? No.
Yeah.
So I was laughing, bro. I was like, damn. You know, but it's all the will of YAHWAH, Shimmy House. Come, man. THAWADAH.
Giving us the spirit, giving health.
Come, man. Did he use us as the best of, bro? This is the thing, man. They didn't get a preacher for them, but book of Acts. They didn't get the precept because we didn't have on our mind, you know.
Come on, man.
Hey, this is a problem. Hey, because Israel, okay, of course, what I want to just add, just tell you this, looking at the time.
Looks like get the police. Get this. Looks like get them. Looks like get them.